We talk a lot about our most vulnerable populations during the pandemic, but we cannot forget about them even outside of this pandemic. And joining me now is Lisa Turner, the executive director of the Arc of Oklahoma, a state chapter of the Arc of the United States, the largest national community-based organization advocating for and with people with intellectual and developmental disabilities. Lisa, thanks for being here.
Thank you for having me.
So tell us about the Arc of Oklahoma and what it is you all do.
Yes. So we're very excited to announce that we are now the Arc of Oklahoma, previously an organization primarily based in Tulsa, but we have expanded our efforts across the state to serve individuals with intellectual and developmental disabilities and their families by providing advocacy and support services to ensure that they can live their best life.
Now, Lisa, you're the expert here. So how big of an issue is it both nationally and here in Oklahoma to get fair treatment, maybe on the criminal justice side or employment for those with intellectual and developmental disabilities?
Well, it's definitely a challenge, and we believe the philosophy that disability rights are human rights, and that's something that we, as part of us joining the nation's largest advocacy organization, the ARC of the United States, will position us to serve individuals across the state of Oklahoma better in those arenas. But you're definitely right that issues in the criminal justice system, as well as just access to health care and services, especially, it's more prevalent now in the COVID environment, but it's something that's always been there, and it's something that we dedicate our agency to provide solutions for. And so we're very excited about the expansion into greater parts of Oklahoma and the partnerships that we can form to serve this population.
And one of the things I think is interesting about what the ARC does is you guys actually help train police officers, right, and first responders on how to interact and accommodate people with IDD and other disabilities. Why is that so important?
You know, a lot of people, they haven't had any interaction with an individual with an intellectual or developmental disability unless their family has been impacted by it. And so think about people with autism or Down syndrome or cerebral palsy, any of those diagnoses. If you haven't had personal experience with them, you don't understand the behaviors and the challenges that sometimes come in a stressful situation. And so one of the ways that we can do so is partner with other organizations like Autism Oklahoma and Autism Center Foundation to train first responders so that when they arrive at a situation that they know what the behaviors and the challenges are and how they can best support that individual and get them the true help that they need.
Say someone is listening right now and they have a loved one with an intellectual or developmental disability, and they're listening right now and saying, hey, we've been trying to get this loved one employed, trying to get them a job. Is that something that they can call you guys and you guys can help them with?
Oh, definitely. I'm the mom of a 19-year-old daughter with developmental disabilities as well. So not only do I have the professional background, but I have the personal experience. And that's the most important thing that we want to articulate is we are here for families. No matter what the situation they're facing, there is hope and there are resources out there. And so we encourage everyone to contact us and we will be more than happy to assist them.
And let's talk about the Holiday Hope Notes campaign and a new calendar you guys have coming up. Tell us about that.
Yes. So Holiday Hope Notes is a campaign that we are trying to bring some joy and some hope to individuals who are impacted by the COVID environment right now. They tend to be isolated. They might not be able to see their family and friends like many of us. And so we are collecting simple coloring pages, simple notes or drawings of hope that people can send to us. And then we will distribute out to individuals with intellectual and developmental disabilities. We did this earlier in the year and we received over 2,200. So we're hoping to receive that or more. There's more information on our website and how you can help with that. And secondly, as part of our launch of the Arc of Oklahoma, we are featuring a 2021 calendar where we highlight 12 individuals from across the state of Oklahoma with intellectual and developmental disabilities and the amazing accomplishments that they have made in their lives and just living their best life. And so you can find more information about how to order a calendar and support us on our website as well.
So important to support you guys, and such an easy way to do that, right, by heading to your website and looking at that calendar information. Lisa, thank you so much for this very important information. We appreciate you being here with us.
Thank you for having us.